is calling. The dark side is calling you.
I'm in the room. Oh, my camera's hiding me. What's my camera doing? There we go. I'm back. I'm in the room. Oh, right. Let's do a bit of setting up, figure out what I'm doing, and then to get joining in a practice lobby, I think. Let's go to the stream screen. Ooh. Oh, what's that bottle doing? This thing's... Why is my crew chief not working? That's not good. Crew chief. Come on. What you doing?
Radio check. Spot a radio check. Can you hear me?
That's better. Wonder why it was quiet. Right.
Pit lane speed limit is 80 kilometers per hour.
track. Okay. That's the way it goes. A bit of Tokyo driftage going on. Got a wire left there.
Look, Jay, we've gone out of track limits. They'll delete this lap and the one after it.
So it's that last corner that catches me out. So let's figure this one out. So the front, I need to give it a bit more. But I don't. I'm going to drop it down, actually. Give it a bit more wing. But actually, Hmm. Alright, let's try this. Anyone, because I think the server will be up and running now. Yeah. So, let's jump out of this. Now I know where I can go with it. Let's find the server. On it. Hello. Own it. Okay. Right. I'm sure the server should be. And now it's like 10 past. Give it another couple of minutes. Maybe I might need to load on. All fun. Strange noises outside. Very strange. Let's see, race day. Do we have a server? Yay! Not many people. That's not very positive. Well, it's more points for me, so. It's all fun. It's all going on. Right. It is that one. see. Let's go.
Your lap time was at 2:17.88. lap time was 2:16.37. The guy behind has just done a 2:17.90. Incident in Sector 1. Sector 1 is yellow. I think P2's binned it in Turn 1. Green flag Sector 1. Sector 1 time's okay.
Keeping it good, keeping it quick.
You're currently 1.6, quicker than second place. Fastest lap for Neil, 2:15.01.
Yeah. Sector 1 that could be quicker. Just a little bit. Anyone in chat? No. Oh yeah, Bennis. Evening.
Hello, hello.
How are they? Hello, puppy. Oh, sorry, just talking to the dog. Hey, baby. You had your wonders. Good girl. You gonna eat your dinner now? Where's Mummy? Go find Mummy. What's Mummy got? Sorry about that. You right there, Ben? Must be busy. Should be fun. Checking what my mic's doing. Only 3 cars. Hello?
Hello, hello.
I wonder why you couldn't hear me. My bloody mic was muted for whatever reason. I don't know why.
Oh god, mine did it the other day. It just, not even in Discord, it just muted it in the sound settings. No idea why.
That's it. Well, I feel a little more comfortable on this track, which is a bit weird with the size of it.
Yeah, to be fair, last week's track is fairly awful.
Yeah.
Put up some good racing, but yeah, I imagine it wasn't very fun. From what I gather, it wasn't very fun to drive.
It wasn't. The thing is, it's. I suppose I was lucky because I'd set the car up to be a bit more oversteery because I prefer it that way. But in the first race, I mean, I clittered the blooming sausage curb and it knackered my suspension, which just faffed up my race. And then second race, it was that hairpin. That hairpin was where all the time was.
Yeah,
you get.
There's a lot of people getting it through there.
You know,
you had a really good line through turn 1 and 2, though. Whenever someone was chasing you, you were able to pull away from them through 1 and 2.
Yeah, because the title line was quicker because she puts you on the inside for the next 2 corners. So by the time they're on the outside, they've got nowhere to go, and they've lost all the momentum for that first turn. So
well, the battles were fun at least. But it's a horrible ribbon of tarmac, that last track.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it, but practicing, I just couldn't.
Anyone fucking did.
Hey?
I don't think anyone fucking did.
No, to be fair. It's like practicing, just like, you know, single player practicing. I couldn't get it anywhere near the time I managed to get. In the end, I was like near the 2 minutes instead of the 1 minute odds. So I was getting really frustrated with it, but yeah.
Are you overdriving it, do you think?
I don't know. It's a combination of a couple of things. It's like the USB port on my PC. It just, I don't know. It has a hissy fit, so it forgets it's there and then it remembers it's there. And sometimes
it might be faffing around with the G hub detection.
Well, yeah, something like that. I mean, it's like on the G hub, it doesn't recognise my wheel. So. But it's a good thing I've got the Logitech drivers in anyway, because I had to reinstall them because G-Hub was just on and off. So
yeah, they keep releasing patches for it, and it makes the wheel go mental for a bit, and then they patch it again, and it works fine for a bit, and then they patch it again. Yeah. Have you had that thing where when it does the startup, it just starts rocking back and forth madly?
Oh, it's even when it's not being used, you touch it and it just has a mass spaz out.
Yeah, it's a G-Hub thing. It's and then they patch it out again, and it stops doing it for a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so silly. It's almost as if it's a conspiracy to make us buy better wheels, isn't it?
Well, you could say that with a lot of things, to be fair, Ben. It's like, I mean, like I've got a 2004 Audi A4. I won't get a newer car after anything from 2009 onwards. Because before then, cars were bought to last. But now they're just, you know, they're bought to sell, you know.
Yeah,
they're to sell. They're built to sell, not built to last. That's the one.
It's the thing my mum was saying. She's got a Kia, and say the way the parts are manufactured, if something goes wrong on it, it's cheaper to just get a new car than it is to try and bring the parts in from Korea.
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of manufacturers lost a lot of money. The fact that, you know, they made the cars that well and that reliable, they were losing money. You know, and people start servicing and saving money themselves. So now it's like they make the cars where they've got a maximum lifespan of about 5 years. If they last longer than that, they were built too well. If you know what I mean.
Right, I'm going to be in the position where we're going to be getting a new car every 3 years anyway. So. No Motability. You only have the car up till its first MOT.
Yeah.
After that, you just get a new one from them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought about that
every time.
Well, after spending 20 odd years in the motor trade, as much as it's good to have a vehicle Motability and you have everything paid for, that's fine. But the thing is, though, is if you buy a newer car now, and let's say you buy one, I mean, they make more money in lease plans than they do in actual car sales.
Yeah.
So that's why, again, it's just off the back of, if you buy like a used car, like a 3-year-old car that's been in a fleet or something, within about a year, you'll have to pay. You'll end up spending pretty much what the value of the car is in parts, in more sort of parts that are solid.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know I'm in a well, for lack of a better term, for me as the driver, when I pass my test, I'll be in a position of privilege in it. All it costs me is my wife's ability to function on a daily basis.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. You know, but I mean, it's like, I mean, but the thing is, the downside with it is it does come out of what you get of your PIP payments.
Yeah.
You know, so mean, it's like my missus got pipped for her condition, but she drives around in a 20-odd-year-old Corsa, Vauxhall Corsa.
Yeah, the Motability is a separate part of it.
Yes, it is. Yeah,
They top it up for that part, so we're going to be missing out on that. But to be
yeah,
honest, the benefits of having the car and not having to use
Yeah.
public transport with a fucking wheelchair will
yeah.
far outweigh.
Far better. Yeah, I know what you're
Yeah.
saying. Totally know what you're saying. But,
I mean, Mrs. gets free bus passes, but even so,
That's a new
just
fastest
getting around
lap
on
for
buses in a
Neil,
fucking chair, it's
2:14.44.
madness.
well, that's it. You know, I mean, it's like, I mean, my missus can only, well, she passed her test in automatic, so she can really only drive automatics. She knows how
That's
to
what
drive.
I'm
She
doing.
knows how to drive a manual, but to be fair, I think give it another 10 years, I think every car will be an
Yeah.
automatic of some variety. So
Well, they have to when they go hybrid.
yeah,
Hybrids
so
basically all have to be automatic because the way the gearbox works and it to transfer between the electric and the
yeah,
motor.
yeah,
And
you
it's
know,
it's still worth getting hybrid now just for the mileage.
yeah, I agree.
And we're looking at a Hyundai Bion. It's a little crossover SUV thing.
Yeah,
It's getting some close to 60 mpg with just the mild hybrid on it. So it's like, yeah, that's worth the money.
I get that in my Audi on a stage 1 remap.
Hmm.
But the thing is, mine's a Euro 5 diesel.
Yeah.
So, because obviously, whilst diesels are still allowed and they still supply the fuel for diesels, I'm going to continue using diesels because,
Yeah.
I mean,
They're a dying breed, but
yeah. But the thing is, though, as well,
Car
it's
in front's
like
lap time is a 2:14.55.
the car that I've got, I've spent about £6,000 on getting it right because the previous owner bought an Audi and just couldn't afford to maintain it.
yeah.
But what I've spent in repairs and maintaining it, I've saved double in fuel. Even at the price fuel's at now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it does help, like, you know, I mean, it's covered for business, so, you know, but even that, they're coming down on businesses using diesels, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know, but it's the engine, the PD engine, is one of the best engines, diesel engines that's ever existed. So,
Yeah. It's into things now. They've all got emissions targets and things to hit as well, isn't it? And diesel is not the way to go to hit those.
no, I agree.
And even the biodiesels they're looking at, it's not really ideal for everyday usage. So
No.
much as we love our cars,
Oh,
it is coming to the point. Considering we're hitting the 1.5 degree warming this year. That's the mark of really bad stuff happening. So
yeah.
that's that in the news the other day.
Yeah, well, I mean, I believe in the evolution of life, and I personally think, you know, it's regardless of whether we were a bit, let's say we were more careful, shall we say, we're still going to need resources. I mean, to quote David Attenborough, we are a parasite.
216.80.
Yeah? But the thing is, as natural selection goes, you know, everything doesn't last forever. There isn't an eternal significance to anything. You know, I'm not anti saving the planet because we can do things better, but at the same time,
the difference is we're burning the planets. That's
yeah, you know, everything's created to be destroyed. Everything lives to die. You know, and it's a matter of time.
Take everything else with us. So.
Well, that's the parasitic nature of us.
Yeah. It annoys me. People, why are we investing in space travel? We should invest in the planet. It's like it's not a zero-sum game.
No.
You can do both.
Yeah.
So we should be looking at space travel and looking at advancing off this planet to other planets as well. That doesn't mean we have to stop looking at improving things on this planet.
Yeah.
It's not one size fits all.
Well, the
just done
idealistic
14.43.
society, shall I say? So, you know, we live in a world full of idealists. When we were younger, we had common sense. You know.
Hey, when you were younger, weren't they using steam engines for everything?
No, I missed that. Just
You walked into that, man. You absolutely walked into
to
that.
be honest with you, I was actually thinking about. I was genuinely thinking that through.
Yeah.
I was thinking of yeah, you know, an intelligent answer for that. Like, well, yeah, oh yeah, oh well, yeah.
Yeah.
Only if my
I-
name
I-
was Thomas.
I still think hydrogen fuel cells are the way to
Oh,
go.
yeah,
You know,
definitely.
much more efficient than electric cars, and I'm learning on an electric car.
Yeah,
But and it is quite a nice thing to drive around in. But
I don't like driving electric cars. It doesn't feel natural to me. If
torque when they go away from the line, though, it's ridiculous.
oh yeah, I mean that's the only good thing going for it. But it's because like I always expect a car like you get the raw feeling of everything. You know what I mean? Whether that be a 1 litre fart box or whether that be a throbbing V8, a car should talk to
Fastest
you.
lap for Gil, 2:13.65.
Electric car doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't talk to you because the only things you feel, right, are bumps. You'll maybe feel weight transfer if you may be driving a little bit spirited, but when it comes to like a mechanical defect, you know what I mean? It could be anything in an electric car because it becomes an unfamiliar sensation. In an actual car, you've got every sort of vibration going through your body. So
Might that be to yourself though, because you're so used to normal cars? Because I can very much feel when something's not going right in the one I'm learning on.
well, I like being wrong.
And that's because I'm used to it. So
Exactly. I mean, I like being wrong, but at the same time, it's like you can't. I mean, anyone can drive a car, right? But to drive a car properly and more naturally, you have to literally understand every single nut and bolt in that car. And I know that sounds quite an arrogant statement, but in the years I've driven cars, I mean, I've driven bangers, so that's probably where my arrogance come from. But I've driven that many bangers. I've learned that to just have this, you know, feeling like, without being sounding too la-di-da about it, being one with the car, shall we say?
What you're talking about there, Jay, is sensory adaptation.
Yeah.
What about mechanical sympathy?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Same
I
thing,
feel that.
By the way,
Hi Chris, how you doing? Yeah,
You
same
were
thing.
listening to the lecture there, Chris.
yeah, I was wondering what to make of
Yeah,
it.
because I think your mechanical sympathy and your sensory knowledge of the car differs depending on what you're learning on.
Yeah, true.
So I'm now,
I agree.
all I've really got to refer to, because I didn't drive for 17 years before I got back into.
Yeah, so you'll be getting the raw sensation of something new.
So all I'm feeling is what the electric cars give me the feeling. So that's what I'm used to. It's going to be weird going into a petrol-driven car.
Oh yeah,
It's going to be a sensation.
It'll be a sensory overload for you. You know.
Are you learning in an electric car?
Yeah, I'm in a Renault Zoe.
So, if you learn to drive in an electric car, do you get a full regular license?
Yeah.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because obviously, if you learn in an automatic, you get an automatic license, don't you?
Yeah. Well, that's right. I'm in an electric. It's an automatic. So
you'll be
all right.
Yeah, but this is the grey area though, because you can only get an automatic electric cars. You can't get manual. So
that's what I'm getting at. So do you get a full manual license or do you get an automatic license?
Yeah, an automatic license. But that's what I'm after anyway, because
okay.
I'm dyspraxic. So
and to be honest, there's nothing wrong with it because in the future everything's going to be automatic.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's what I said earlier.
I tried learning when I was 17, and the actual trying to do gears and everything with dyspraxia, that was an overload, especially when it came to things like roundabouts. It was like one too many things to try and process.
You should drive a semi-automatic then. because that's what I've got.
Uh,
You know what I mean? I learned it in a manual, but I always drive it in manual mode, so I'm still
Yeah.
changing gears. But
Technically, you can drive semi-automatics with an automatic license.
yeah,
So basically, when I pass, I will be perfectly legally allowed to drive an Aston Martin, but I won't be legally allowed to drive a Dacia Sandero.
that's an interesting thought.
That's the agony of choice for you, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they don't make automatics.
Well, they're Romanian, aren't they? Built by French people, or French, but built by Romanians. So, yeah, all fun. We're gonna have a thin grid today.
I think it might be a thin grid today. I think it's going to look more like a rallycross event than a...
Well, to be fair, the length of the track, I'll be surprised if we get more than 3 laps.
2 minute 13 that Fabio's doing.
Yeah.
So that's what, 7 laps, maybe? But there's plenty of places too. Oh, excuse me.
There's a very low risk of getting lapped
Yeah.
unless you faff it right
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
You know,
Get a drive through that, it'll take you about 4 years to get down that fucking pit lane.
it's navigating the entrance to the pit lane.
It's a weird entrance, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. It's like you have to go back round the track the opposite way before you get into the pit.
Isn't that the one Seb Vettel absolutely yeeted it past Hamilton
Yeah,
in the pits on there as well?
yeah. He just got a snap of it. He literally got a snap of oversteer. It was like Tokyo Drift. And then as Hamilton's trying to put the clatter down because the car slowed down, he's just yeeted past 2 in the pit lane.
You can see Hamilton looking at him going, what the fuck are you doing? But there was that hint of, yeah, that was neat. That was a good thing.
Yeah,
If I remember this track.
yeah.
This
If
is the one with the horrible turn 1.
yeah, if you've played a lot of F1, you'll know this track.
Yeah, I haven't done that.
Yeah,
Yes, this track is shaped like a Chinese symbol.
Yeah.
It is the symbol, so from above, you can see that it says the Chinese symbol for above.
okay.
Oh.
There's a few seconds of my life I'm not going to get back.
Yep, welcome.
I,
I'm getting that into the fucking stream, you can guarantee that.
Chris, what I would suggest is braking is like a marker braking point. I don't know if you've got your brake markers on, but usually usually around the 100-meter board, just to stab the brake and then feed down into third, literally roll on the throttle until you're about 2/3 of the way down, wide out, drop to second, and then try and turn as sharp as you can just to touch the apex into the sharp right part.
And then give up on life when you realise you're taking driver coaching from Jay.
Actually, it makes sense in my head, and I've been doing it, and I've actually been able to go quicker doing that. It's the rest of the track I struggle with. It's like I focus more on the turn 1, turn 2 than I have the rest of the track.
16.40.
So,
It's coming back to me. I think we're trying to think what cars we took around here. We've done a Reinhardt's Motorsport race on here.
DTMs we've done around here, which are a bit more. Well, DTM's just a single seater and a skirt, really, isn't it? So
a single seater with a skirt. Oh, bad bud's off. See what I mean?
God, it's dreadful.
I know. Literally, you have to be as like. It's annoying because if you. The problem I've got with this Golf is it's very hit and miss with the oversteer and understeer. There's no happy medium with it.
Right.
So it's like I'm having to be patient. then change down and then turn.
Apparently, Ferrari are set to offer Lewis Hamilton a £40 million deal to race next season.
Well, they need to build the cars better before they offer anyone bloody deals. You know?
He could stay where he is if he wants a shit car.
Exactly.
I've got to say, I'd trust Mercedes more to get a handle on the car than I would Ferrari at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
But at the same time, Hamilton is edging towards the end of his career, really, isn't he? So,
Yeah, he is.
Well, all he can do is go backwards, so it's up to him what he does.
I don't know. He could go forward once more. You never know. Adrian knew he could die. It might happen.
Hang on, just for a sec. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. I mean, he still believes he's got another championship in him. So, you know.
I believe he could. He just needs to get the right car under him. The guy can race. It's just that the Red Bull at the moment are doing the best job of making a car.
They are.
Which is always the way of it.
The rules have played more to Red Bull, really. I mean, it's like the last rule change played more to Mercedes.
Yeah.
You know, and then the rules before that, people couldn't get the hang of it because it was just a load of aeros just stripped off cars. And the only person who was kind of savvy at the time about it was Ross Brawn, because they'd already developed the Honda around the new rules.
You know, Ian, the guys who designed it still maintained it wasn't the double diffuser that was their big advantage.
Really?
They used to say it wasn't the double, because, well, if you look, Williams had the double diffuser as well, didn't they? They're saying they came to the first few races with the best developed front wing.
Yeah.
And that was what was actually winning them the races.
I can believe that.
The Fook is Aiden.
Probably touching kittens. I don't know.
Falling asleep again after doing the 24 hours.
Probably.
You know what, the Discord was... The only Discords was so quiet yesterday after the 24-hour race, weren't they?
I bet. I can imagine.
I think Rob and Aidan were doing commentary at like 2 in the morning and things like that. They were doing 2-hour stints.
Jeez. See, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do it. I know I talk shit the best of times, but I couldn't do it for 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, there were like 6 different commentary teams doing 2-hour stints.
Yeah, I can believe it.
But then Rob and Aidan were going in and driving the car as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rob is still cacked. That's why I'm standing in for him tonight. Aidan's meant to be here. Which I hope he is, because he's the one with OBS set up. Mine doesn't work properly with Raceroom.
Oh, fucker.
I'm going to see if I can try and squeeze into a 15.
Speak of the devil, and I think he has appeared.
Aha.
He's gone straight to the comms box, cheeky fuck. Alright, catch us later.
Anyway.
I'll probably pop back over for a very quick briefing.
All clear. Push now. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Going to be a very lonely race, I think, this.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those.
See, the track's too big and there's not enough of us. Everyone will end up on their own.
I don't mind a casual race on my own. sneak a second out there.
Alright Jay, 15 minutes left, that's 15 minutes. Sector 1 is 1.3, off the pace. Yellow flag, sector 3. Green flag in sector 3. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Brake temperatures are fine. That's your fastest lap today. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace.
See if I can keep up with you, Joe.
Hey?
I'm gonna see if I can keep up with you. Behind you.
Alright, okay.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace. 2.4 seconds off the pace. You're a second down in sector 3. Okay, Jay, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. That puts you 2.3 off the leader's pace. The guy behind has just done a 2:16.25.
Oi, briefing.
Oh, briefing.
Oh,
I didn't know. We were
oh them
tripping.
chats, them chats weren't coming up.
Yeah, where is the briefing? Oh, there it is. There it is. The briefing. Back to the music. Ugh.
Right, hello everybody. Welcome to the final week of the current Raceroom season. We have 3 races for you around the Shanghai Grand Prix circuits with 15-minute races and top 10 reversed for race 2 and race 3. You're going to be alone on track for qualifying for, I believe, around 8 minutes. And when it comes to the race itself, you're all expected to abide by the usual only driver standards. So no battering each other around the track or trying to murder each other into walls, please. Okay, pit lane entrance is on the right-hand side, coming straight ahead and on the right as you come out of the last turn. Pit lane exit is on the main straight. I don't expect to see blue flags in these races with 15 minutes round a track of this length, but if you do, it's up to the faster car to pass safely and up to the slower car to allow the move to happen. Okay. As usual, no instant chat in either the in-game chat, the Discord chat, or in voice chat, and please don't make any distracting noises for each other if you are in the voice chat. Other than that, you've all done this before, you all know how to behave, so get back to it, and we'll go and shout at those who forgot to turn up for the briefing shortly.
Okay. And then there was me. Right, let's go.
Oh, we're in trouble, Jay.
Oh, wait. We didn't realise what time it were.
No, having so much fun. I didn't see the chat's there, but it didn't come up. It usually comes up in the middle of the screen, doesn't it?
I don't know. It probably does, but I don't know.
Few people that because you can see the chat window when you're in the pit lane. You can see like a little chat thing at the bottom, but in the game it usually pops up on the screen. But
yeah,
didn't see any. Never mind.
Ah, never mind. Yeah, I was just losing time in that last corner.
It's that first one that's it's got all the time in it, isn't it?
Yeah,
I mean,
it's I found myself going in a bit too hot, sometimes going sideways. If you go sideways, you lose about half a second straight away.
yeah.
So it's all about, well, for me, it's all about modulating my throttle and then just dabbing my brake.
Yeah.
When I have
You've got
to
to keep it smooth, haven't you?
Yeah.
It's a fine balance between scrubbing too much speed off and keeping your car.
That's true.
With grip versus going sideways and losing half a second. Like that lap I was following you, I lost about half a second on you on that bit.
Yeah.
And then it was fairly even after that, but yeah. I'm gonna go and get a drink. There's no point in going back out because I can't do a full lap. So.
No. I'm just watching. I'm watching Cluffy who's snuck in through the back door.
Oh, right.
As he does.
Right, go and get a drink. Back in a second.
Alright, catch you in a bit. Yeah. So. What I've noticed, I was able to keep my front tyres alive, which is good. So I think I've optimised my front. Just don't know.
A few moments later.
Okay. Looking at me telemetry.
That was me thinking you were talking to somebody else, so I've just checked Discord to see if anyone else is in the chat. And there
No, I'm streaming as well, so.
Ah, okay. That'd be why then.
Yeah, it's.
Talking to all the fans.
Hey?
Talking to all the fans.
All but one. You know, big time me. No, usually like I edit the stream like so it gets like practice and race and maybe a bit of chat afterwards, and I put it on YouTube sort of thing. Sometimes like with the one-offs, I kind of do the like, you know, when you watch the race back, record that, and then I insert, like, you know, so obviously me driving, but then in a corner somewhere, insert area of the external view of it as well, so they get it from both angles.
Okay.
Because I find that quite cool about this game. You get quite a decent sort of, you know,
Checker
replay
flag,
format.
P6.
Yeah.
So, and if when I sync it just right, it looks really good.
I've just found your channel, so I'll click
Yeah.
subscribe. There we go.
Mm.
Hey, I've gained a subscriber.
Hey, thank you muchly.
Oh, hey up.
I
That's
think-
qualifying.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Pump some of that fuel straight out. Laps that time.
Right, let's go. Right, let's get this T1 right again. Oh, I did slow down enough. Cop that right up. Went in too hot.
I've got my spotter thing on, and so you can see when other people are around you, even though it's private qualifying. And Nenad's just disappeared off into turn 1. He must have gained about half a second. In fact, he's gained a second on turn 1.
Yeah. If you got the kit and caboodle, there's nothing saying you can't. I think this first one's going to be over 16, maybe. I'm missing my braking points.
Yeah, I've missed the apex on about 3 corners. Another one.
Scratch this lap. It's going to be a bad lap.
I always keep going and keep it as a banker lap, really.
I don't know what's happening, but I was able to stop my car and my car's not stopping. Oh god, this is an awful lap.
That was a 217.78.
Just getting the second and a half in one corner.
Sector 2 time is okay. Just done a 2:15.55. Okay, Jay. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
I don't think I've got much more left in me on top of that.
Sector 1 time is good. Sector 2 is 0.6 off your best. Last lap time was a 2:16.00. Sector 3 time's okay.
Time to do another lap, so
Just
I'm
2
not.
minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
I know, balls that lap right up. Just got a snap of understeer and then oversteer all at the same time. I just found myself going sideways. More
Yeah,
through
but
the
it's
corner.
great fun.
Oh yeah. It's. I tell you what, in this Golf, you can hold a slide nicely. In the Audi, it was a bit snappy.
Yeah. I used the Golf last time we did TCR, so.
Oh,
But the Cooper is my favourite, so I chose that this time.
I think it's everyone's favourite. I can't get used to it. It's weird. Just feels a
I
bit
did
more grabby. I don't know.
Couple of years ago, they did a hot lap competition thing, and I didn't do particularly well. But if you took part in every single one, you got you got the Cooper for free in the game.
Right.
So I drove it a lot doing that, but mainly because I wanted the free car. So
Fair
kind
enough.
of since then, it's my favourite.
Fair enough. Can't grumble with that.
No. The livery we got in it is like a limited edition livery, so you can't buy it. Although to be quite honest, it looks very similar to the black and gold ones that you can get now.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It took about a year. Like
I
it was
can
like
imagine.
it was. They I think they did a new track every month for about 10 months, and you had to take part in all of them to get the car for free. So.
Bloody hell. So 8 starters.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit rubbish, this.
Yeah.
Checkered flags out. P7.
On the plus side, at least I'm in the top 10. That's my target.
Well, I'm going to aim to finish 10th so I can get pole on the race too. How's that?
That's going to be fun.
How do I finish 10th?
Well, I bet your bag buddy's absolutely laughing his tits off right now. Because he knows where he's starting.
Right.
How many laps do you reckon? 7.
So I work it on this little calculator that I've got at the bottom. And so I get, for 17 minutes, I get 20.5 litres. So I'm going to go for 8. What do I want to go for? I'm going to go for 21 litres of fuel.
I'm going to go for 23.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to go for 22 actually. No worse than running out.
Yeah.
22. When we're 22. 8.6 laps. There's no way we're doing more than 8.6 laps. 8.6. That would be 16. Yeah, that was way too many. That's easy enough.
Well, I'm just going to need every bit of luck I can get.
I wonder if we'll get some more well-known tracks, shall we say,
Well,
next season.
I hope so.
Yeah. Just fannied on with my monitor alignment. Never do that right before a race is about to start. No, they're all wrong. Oh, there we go. I'll do. Right. Double check my fuel. 22 laps. Screw it. Let's go.
15 minutes. Okay, Jay. Are you ready? Watch for the lights. Go, go, go.
Left side, there's a car. Left side's clear. Oh, on your right. Still there. Clear right. Right side. And still there. Keep going. You are clear on the right.
Going into turn 8. Car on your left. You're clear on the left. Alright.
Oh, I saw you coming there, Jay.
Clear on the right.
Incident clear, green flag. Be careful.
A foot seized up as I was braking.
Oh no. I just saw this torpedo coming through in the mirror.
And literally my foot just see that were awful.
That's last. Incident in sector 1, yellow flag. Just done a 214.50. Minutes remaining, 10 minutes. In front is now 3.8.
Come on.
The leader has just done a 213.80. Alright Jay, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. You need to slow down a bit if you don't want a penalty. Your likely to slow down if you don't want a penalty. Half distance, fuel looks good. You're gaining on this guy. The gap's now 1.6.
There's a guy on your left. Clear left.
Good pass, mate. That was fucking brilliant. Seventh position. We'll be warned about track limits.
Oh, fuck's sake.
We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Jay.
Car right. Hold your line. Clear right.
Don't give up. Keep him under pressure.
Car left. He's still with you. He's still there. Left side's clear. There's a car right. He's still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. He's still with you. Still there. Keep this line. Right side's clear.
That's 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes.
There's a guy on your right. The right side's clear.
You've got half your fuel left. Of fuel remaining.
On your left. Clear on the left.
AJ. Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits. To go, 2 minutes. One more lap to go. P7. Well done, mate. Good finish.
I finished where I started, so not a complete loss.
You can't complain at that.
Thing is, 3 laps in, I get into my groove then. But braking for that hairpin, it's like there was nothing in the brakes, and then I braked and I'm like, I'm going to hit you, and I'm like, no, I'm going to have to just torpedo through the middle and hope I don't collect anyone.
You did a good job. I think you tapped that guy in front of us, but you didn't take him out.
No, thank God. I was just trying to brake in time, and it was just like, oh, I braked too late now. There's no way I'm stopping for this hairpin.
I think with the exception of the 2 guys in front of me who swapped positions once, I don't think there was any overtaking after that.
Oh yeah, it was me and Bagbuds battling for a couple of laps.
Yeah, oh well, at least you had a battle. managed to keep up with Cluffy for about 1.5 laps, and then I made one mistake, and then that was it. There's no chance of catching them after that.
Yeah.
And I nearly managed to overtake them both. They were fighting each other, and on the last corner they lost loads of time, and I scooted down the inside, but they both went around the outside at T1.
Yeah, it tends to be the way.
I didn't really want to let him past anyway, because then I'd have just been in their way, you know.
That's it. Oh, man.
Well, fuel worked out about right anyway.
Yeah, fuel was bob on.
Oh, warm up. I wondered what the hell it was doing then. I don't think we need to do any more. The track's boring enough. Don't want to be doing another 45 seconds on it.
No. Nobody got time for that. Oh, man. I'll be second in this race, what? Probably.
19nd, eh?
Oh, fucking hell. Fire. Watch the aliens land. Spaceship noises and everything. Alright. Ugh.
Right, 4th, I think.
Hmm.
Minutes. Here we go. Don't fuck this up. Go!
Car on your left. He's still with you. Still there. Still there. Car both sides, you're in the middle. Still there, be on the left. All rounds clear now. Left side. Still there.
Somebody was coming through there.
Yeah, Burrick.
Still there. Still there.
Whoa! Give me room, man!
There. You are clear on the left. On your right. Car both sides. You're clear on the left.
Oh, cab. One,
Car on
two.
the right side. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. 3 wide, you're in the middle. You're all round, right side. He's still with you. Keep your line, clear on the right. All right, clear right. Clear left. Left side's clear.
B6.
Slide there, Jet. Then I got another one of me on. Coming for you.
Guy on your left. Still there. Clear left.
Oh no, Jay. Come on, mate, defend your position. B7. Well, that was at 2:15.86. Yellow flag, clear of the incident. Green flag. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The gap behind is now 2.9.
Oh, I got me wheel on the muck coming out that second chicane.
Oh,
I was trying to keep you a draft then.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.7.
Wow. The draft pulls you away for about a second and a half.
That lap time was 2:16.50. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.3 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
Luffy disqualified. Must have been a bit of incident point bumping around.
I lose the fronts quite quickly on this.
Like the wear out quick.
I don't know, it's like the grip comes and it goes.
Got plenty of fuel.
It's weird.
Gil has been disqualified.
Another disqualification.
Yeah.
P5.
Occupational hazard when you run tight with others.
Yeah.
The gap behind is now 3.5 seconds. Okay, Jay. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left. The gap in front is now 2.9 seconds. That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. The leader has just done a 2:14.48. Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes. Last lap. Sector 3 is 1.3 off the pace. That's good consistency, keep it up.
Oh, come on.
We've just had a warning for cutting the track. You'll need to slow down to give back the time gained. P5. Okay, that's the end. Good finish, mate. Well done.
I'll take third.
I'll take a
Nenad
P5.
and it wasn't too far off getting first. These two nearly took each other out on the last hairpin. They both outbraked themselves, and I gained a second and a half on them, and ended up crossing the line like 1, 2, 3.
Genau. Yeah, I'm just gonna quick nip to loop.
Yep.
It has to be the fastest piss I've ever done.
You got loads of time. Technically, you've got 60 seconds plus 20 seconds plus the about 5 seconds loading. So you could probably go and have another one.
Probably, but I don't want to take my chances. I do have a routine of bad luck. Yeah, Gil and Clough are going to be coming through like a couple of steam trains. You can see that.
Well, well, them two got disqualified there, didn't they? So
yeah, they'll be right at the back.
will they? Didn't they start the front last week?
No,
The disqualified people, no?
I don't know actually.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I know you're right. No, they're right at the front.
Yeah.
So they're away with it. Maybe they did it on purpose.
Probably. Bastards.
If I got the me
15 minutes.
behind you again, Jay.
Get out.
Okay, Jay, get ready. Go, go, go.
Left side. And still there. Left side's clear.
Yellow flag.
Whoa, coming through.
Incident clear. Back to green flag.
On your left. Left side's clear.
Mr. Neil.
Car on your right. Right side's clear. Left side. Clear on the left.
I'm seeing rear locking into turn 8.
Couldn't stop my car.
Yellow flag.
Brake stop didn't work then.
Incident clear.
Car left. Still there. You're clear on the left. Right side.
Fuck's sake.
I'll have the free tour, thank you.
Still there. Right side's clear. Car on your left side. You're still there. Clear left.
Nice.
Car on your left side. Clear left.
Sixth place.
Car right. Clear right. Right side. Clear right. Car on your right. Clear on the right.
Come on, man, defend harder.
Still with you. Clear on the left.
I've got mega punish then to the understeer. Fuck's sake!
It just disappeared.
Yeah, I was just literally braking into a corner and then suddenly my brakes stopped working. It's awful. Because you kind of like, you're crossing your fingers hoping you're going to stop for a corner.
Yeah.
Gil is now in the lead. The leader has just done 2:13.79. Your last. Okay, Jay, keep it nice and smooth. Come on, let the race come to us. You've got 10 minutes left, 10 minutes to go. The gap ahead is now 1.0 seconds. New fastest lap for Gil, 2:13.35. That lap time was 2:16.41. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Halfway home, fuel's good. On your right, clear on the right. Well done, Jay. Nice move, mate. Let's increase to 1.3. Seventh position. That was 2:16.15. That's your best lap in the session. Remaining, 5 minutes left. Come on, head up. Keep your focus further down the track. Alright Jay, you've used half your fuel. Now 1.9 seconds. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. That lap was at 2:16.30. Sector 3 is 1.2 seconds off the pace. Is now 4.4 seconds. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Keeping your tyres warm.
Something like that. Getting a bit lonely.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Jay.
Oh wow! Got a snap of oversteer and I got 45 seconds. Slow down.
0.45.
Well, it
Brilliant.
feels like a full 45.
One more lap to go. The car behind's pitting now.
Blackwood's gone in the pits.
He's probably bored as well.
Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. P7. There's the finish. Well done.
One of the, it's one of them. You quit out the game and the game crashes. Oh, well, that's the end of season 5.
Yeah. Thank God for that. That's been fun, but I would have expected more people for this one.
Yeah.
You know. All fun and games. Just onto here. Let's go to the chat screen.
Got single seaters, I think I heard.
Yeah, next season.
So that'll be F4s probably.
Mm.
I really like them. Just to give them a bit of practice. I tell you what, I really do like the Formula Juniors.
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah, they're real fun.
Quite forgiving.
They are until they're not, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then they just spin on you. But finding that point up to where it's going to spin, particularly if the track's got some inclines or whatever
Bumps,
in,
bumps and
yeah, bumps and stuff. Yeah, like Brands Hatch Indy is wicked because the last corner is quite bumpy. Raceroom Raceway, obviously.
Ah, yeah. DOG going sideways.
Yeah, looking at that sim racing cheat.gp thing. Every time I load up the website, it makes me sign in. Every time.
Yeah, sometimes it makes me sad, and sometimes it remembers with me. It's quite bizarre.
Backwards put in the chat. Thanks to all those providing their time for us to act like big kids. He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Bless you. Bloody hell, man. It's part of the Denny page reminders of the briefing, sorry. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right, because somebody had to go at Stu, didn't they, for missing it a few weeks ago.
Yeah, Stu's doing like face palm on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go and put the kids to bed. Favourite time of the day.
Yeah, mine are four-legged. Troublesome.
It might be two-legged, but they're equally as troublesome. I have a four-legged. I had a four-legged one as well.
My eldest is 22 and she's got a kid of her own. And,
Oh, okay.
My two youngest are now teenagers. The youngest is just doing his GCSEs. And the one above him, the middle spawn, she's just like work, but she'll be back at college again.
Right.
So, yeah.
Blimey.
And now they're of an age where they've got their own lives. I hardly hear anything from the piece. Is bliss. You do worry, but you enjoy the peace more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So I've got a little Shih Tzu, which gets babied by the mother, and we've got a cat that's got four legs and hates using them.
All right. Okay.
So
We've got a ladder Apsor, which is very much like a Shih Tzu.
yeah.
And he thinks he can fight the world.
Oh yeah.
Thinks he's harder than everybody else.
Yeah. Little dog syndrome.
Yeah, absolutely. So he's a right pain in the ass.
It's funny.
But he's 11 now, so he's starting to go deaf. So we have noticed that the door goes and he doesn't hear it, and it's absolutely brilliant to be able to go to the door without having to battle a dog first. You know, get him out of the way so he can't run off and bite the delivery man or whatever.
Oh yeah, all ours wants to do is she just wants to be touched by anything and anyone that shows up at the front door. She won't run off. She'll just be like there, like, oh, touch me, attention, please. Right. my parents don't give me enough. Little con artist. Bless her.
Right. Fine. Well, we'll see what next week brings. Probably be a one-off, won't they?
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, fine. Catch up with you then. If not, probably in season 6, whatever that is.
Yeah. No worries, buddy.
All right. Catch you later.
In a bit.
See ya.
See ya. Let's watch this replay. I'll go into the replay screen. teabag meme. Always wins. So yeah, I think on that day, go on a couple of rank races, and then